boost, isn't it?
No doubt. I mean, you can expect that all the time in March. You're going to get the other team's best shot every night, and to pull out a game like that, like I said, when we're not shooting too well, that's going to be key for us.
Is this showing enhancement, maturity in your games, kind of going with that mindset that you're going to take the shot regardless, but then still be open to making the right read to the
Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, the key with me is just trying to be aggressive. Whether that's shooting the ball or passing the ball, just coming off ball screens to make a play for our team. So, today it happened to be that J-Mo was open down the middle of the lane. Maybe tomorrow it's me pulling up for a jumper. So, I'm just happy it all worked out.
How does this prepare you guys just for the weekend? And also, what the mindset of people saying, oh, you know what, they won the Big Ten title, maybe they don't have anything to play for. They don't want to stay here all weekend and play and waste their energy.
It's not a waste of energy at all. We're trying to play for a seed right now. So, the more wins we can get, the more practice we can get, the better we're going to play. And, I think playing teams out of Big Ten, it doesn't get any better than this. Every night is going to be a tough game, and you saw that tonight. So I think this is just preparing us well for the tournament.
Do you think Jordan?
that possibility's out there.
It's a possibility, but we're not going to sit here and say that we're playing only for that number one seed. We're just trying to win a championship right now, and if the number one seed comes out of that, then that's great. If not, it's not the end of the world for us.
You told J-Mo you were going to take that last shot and make it.
I did, yeah. I just felt that I missed so many shots in a row that the next one I shot had to go in. So, I came out of that timeout just with an aggressive mindset, and out of the corner of my eye, I just saw him open down the middle lane, trusted him.
Do you think you guys settled for shots today, or just missed shots that you normally would make?
Maybe we settled a little bit, but their zone was really good. It was tough to get inside that zone, so they were kind of forced us to take a lot of threes, and today was just one of those days where things weren't dropping. Yeah. No, not at all. I don't really think about that too much anymore, but I'm always motivated by something. So, if it's not last year's postseason, I find other things that kind of play with a chip on my shoulder at all times. As a team, I just feel like we don't really get the respect we deserve. We just finished winning the Big Ten, and no one thinks we're going to win this tournament. So that kind of gets us going all the time, and we like to be fired up to play.
When it comes to these late games, this is many times now I've seen it of timeout called, have to get a score on a final possession or whatever it might be, and the plays just work pretty much exactly as designed. What is it about this group that has you guys so sharp out of those late timeouts?
Well, we practice a lot in practice, just on 10 seconds left, 15 seconds left on the shot clock, and you got to make a play, you got to get a score. So that's something we do every day in practice, and I think it just translates well to the game. We have a lot of guys who are capable and confident of making those plays, and fortunately it's worked out for us this season.
How much of it is Beeline and just what he can kind of draw up on?
No, he draws up a lot of plays just to get us in the ball screen and kind of get the defense thinking. Like I said, we got guys who are capable, and when you have guys who are capable of dribbling and shooting, it makes things a lot easier.
Coach said that the key to that play was you keeping your eyes on the rim and at least being a threat to shoot the ball. Of course, they knew that you could, but you had to do it long enough. What was really was there one small detail in there, one little piece that you had to hold it long enough till that double team came?
Well, when I came off the ball screen and I rose up, I was rising up with the intent to shoot, and it was kind of just a last second thing where I realized J-Mo was open. And I think with just having my eyes on the rim and having that real shooting motion, I think that's what got the defense to commit.
Not worried about often. Is that like a Jedi sense or something that you? Because I know you normally probably think you are going to shoot, but at that last second, was it just something different, or do you get that off?
It was just, it was kind of obvious. From my point of view, he was wide open down the middle of the lane. There was no one around him, so I just figured he would have the best chance of scoring at that point.
Were you worried about hitting him in the back of the head, though?
No, I saw him looking. So I knew he was going to catch that one.
Saw the white in the eyes there. All right.
You guys seem to be regressing maybe even a little bit defensively. Would you say that's fair? And how do you rectify that at this point in the season?
Defensively, we've had our ups and downs, throughout the whole season, and it's just guys talking on defense, guys committing to be in the gaps at all time, and working as a group. And like I said, we've shown times where we can really defend, and then we've shown times where we can't defend at all. And today, Illinois just did a great job of kind of going one-on-one, putting their heads down, and just getting to the basket. And we really couldn't do much about it.
You were a little bit off today, but talk about some of the other shots. Derek hit a big three, Glenn hit a big three too. That other guys stepped up and hit those shots today.
Yeah, I think, with me personally, I couldn't hit a shot in the second half, and Derek, like you said, Derek hit a big shot, Glenn hit a big shot. That's what we need. We need everyone to step up in these kind of games, because at this time of year, you're not gonna have your best game every single game, and you're gonna get the other team's best shot. So I'm just happy it worked out.
surprised kind of with their momentum that they were taking? It seemed like maybe you guys would be able to push it away, but then you look up and you're that close to going home just today into your tournament.
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous out there, and I normally don't get nervous in games, and kind of looking at the clock with a minute 30 left, and you're down. You kind of get that feeling in your stomach like it can't end this way. So, like I said, we stuck together as a group today. Guys made big plays, and I couldn't be more happy for our team.
5 or 6-0 in these 5 best games. Why do you think that is this season? I mean, in that.
Yeah, I just think we're really confident in each other. Everyone trusts each other on this team, and we do a great job of practicing these kind of scenarios in practices. And Coach Milan he draws up great plays.
You said that to Jordan coming out of the timeout. Were you kidding?
I was serious because I just thought like I'd missed so many shots before that the next thing I shoot, regardless of what it was going to go in. And I came off the ball screen with that mindset, and I was going to shoot off the ball screen. And the last second, I saw him rolling, so I decided to.
At what point did you change? Because when I talked to Jordan, he said, "I thought Nick was going to shoot the ball."
Yeah.
I just have to make sure that it left his hands.
It was.
At what point did you decide I'm going to dump it out?
It was last second because when I left the floor, I was thinking shoot. I had a couple feet of space to get that shot off, and it was a last second decision where I saw him rolling and he was wide open.
Is there something about the court out there, the shots just weren't falling? Not just for you guys, but really they're not falling for the whole team.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I think first half we were actually shooting the ball pretty well, and it was kind of second half where they went into that zone. We just kind of hit a drought. So I think we'll come back tomorrow a little bit better.